Yeah, so this is my first group Zoom. I'm kind of like nervous but excited at the same time. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so how is it structured? Is it similar to WAS, or is it
Similar.
how it
Yeah,
just a quick
it's similar to the VidiLook. I don't know if you are familiar with that structure at all.
no, I kind of didn't. It sort of creeps me out of it, like watching videos to it's cool.
I know,
yeah,
I totally
whatever.
get that, yeah.
But I was like, what's this brainwashing stuff going on? And
I
but you know,
know, I am totally along the same lines. I just like push play and just leave the phone on
do
the
the dishes.
table. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Yeah, we're just using it to feed wasps, and hopefully we can transmute that more of a dirty feel.
Yeah,
Dirty money to something like that.
Yeah, cool. Alrighty. So it's like VidiLook, but I'm not too sure what VidiLook. I see with VidiLook you buy a subscription, and then you see what the subscription offers, and then you just follow through with that, and that's what you get, isn't it? Is that kind of?
Yeah, and then with the difference between VidiLook and VAV is that you're not watching ads. You're watching videos that Sam creates of himself talking.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, really? Are those the ones he puts up in the high tea room?
Yeah. Well, the one today was like a 2 or 3.5 minute WAS. He's just talking about how great WAS was.
Yeah.
Oh, so that could be quite good for the learning of WAS. So it'd be, if you want to learn about WAS and get paid for it, this sounds like the place to do it.
Yeah, and then maybe get like heads up, more like information before anyone else. That's kind of what I was thinking too.
Yeah. Keep up to date with everything, because he's a busy man. He's got his fingers in so many pies that it'll keep everyone guessing, as in, you know, no one knows where he's going next. He's very, very, very unpredictable.
Yeah.
I couldn't keep up with him. I don't have the time. I'm trying to make the time, but that guy, oh
yeah,
wow.
I love his tenacity. Like, he just keeps driving through. It doesn't care what anybody else says.
He's funny.
Like with the launch of VAV, it launched like 5 or 7 days ago.
Maybe 4 or 5.
And it was different packages. As you'll see, if you go to the link, you'll see there's like a 1-star, 2-star, 3-star, 4-star, and 5-star.
Yeah.
I believe those are still available, but what we are promoting are the 10, 9, 8, and 7-star.
Okay. Yes. Yeah.
Because when they launched, it was just 1 times your investment. So you got your initial investment back within, you got half of it back the first day after watching ads, and then the other half back the second day of watching ads. But then it took a little over 48 hours to actually get it processed.
That's okay. If you're making your original investment back within a few days, because I've just got like $5,000 just sitting in my account, which I could multiply and get back in there to pay my bills, and then the other half could go to WAS, or I could, you know what I mean? So
the thing is that was with the initial launch. Now what they're doing now is you're actually doubling your money. So you're in 2 days.
Oh, excuse me.
However, so you're actually more than 2 timesing, but you're getting the USDT. You're 2 timesing the USDT, and then depending upon what package you get, you're getting more even than 2 times. I think it was 10 times on the it was 10 times on the 10-star package. But let me just bring that information up I posted so I'm clear-minded. So 10 stars, 10 times earnings. You invest $50, you'll get $100 back in 2 days in USDT. And then the 400 that you get is in USD, which is basically how they're saying it will be used for future projects, which we don't know what that is.
Okay. Yeah,
I'm hoping you can put it into Ross.
Yeah.
If not, it's going to be another one of Sam Lee's projects, which he only wants to be insanely lucrative because he's just an extreme individual by nature.
Wow. Oh, jeez.
I know.
Okay, so what was that? So how is there any limit on how much you can put in there?
Yeah, so today it's $100. And
okay,
I think I've just read that you can purchase that one tomorrow as well. So it's not like timed. On the launch, it was timed. Each package was only offered for 24 hours.
Yeah.
But now I think they've changed that, but I need to gain more clarity on how long each package is offered. And then I can let you know. And then tomorrow.
Yeah, so I could buy 10 packages. So I could buy 10 packages,
no,
sorry?
No, you can only buy one package because you can only have
one package.
Yeah, but you can buy like the 1 10-star, 1 9-star, 1 8-star, and 1 7-star in the next.
Yeah. Okay. So this is really, really useful for people that don't have a big income.
Exactly.
So this is perfect. So good for people like that. And that's where I went wrong the other day when I was talking to you, and I was like, why are we putting into WAS when video, why are we putting into video look when WAS is like, I feel like WAS is greater. But I didn't realize, I didn't understand or have the understanding that not everyone's has a good income. So respect to everyone that everyone's on different levels, and so these types of side projects are good.
Yes.
I suppose anything's good, isn't it? Like any progress forward.
Right. Yeah. Definitely. I was just talking to Nick about that earlier today about how this is helping the people that only have $50 and barely have $50 to put in.
Yeah. I was there. Everyone's.
We all were, I'm sure.
Yeah. I know it doesn't make us any better or any worse than anyone else. It's just, hey, we're all in a path.
Yeah.
And some people are different. Yeah. Oh no, that's cool. That's exciting. I'd like to look into it and split things around. I'm trying to free up my time. It's really hard. I've got a business that I run. I used to do a full week 2 years ago, and now I've gone down to doing 10 to 15, but still making the same money. But I've got all this extra time. So, but now joining WAS, it's like I like the owners of the buildings that are ringing up me. Where are you? Oh, and I'm down the road, like setting up friends on WAS, and it's like become my full-time job.
Yes.
But they're not ready for me anyway. So I'm like, hey, look, your job wasn't ready. So I've got other things I could be doing. So the amount of people that I've gotten to know in my community, so many, and I've got a really good reputation with my work. And then I just clicked to me like last week. I was like, I should be, anyone who's helped me out and supported my business, I can go and repay them in a way to show my appreciation and show them WAS. So I got that idea in my head, and next minute I've got about 15 people lined up ready to go. And I'm like, oh, okay, this is my last physical job with my business. And then I'm going to do real small jobs and, bit of a hobby.
Yeah, that's similar to us. Like we had a lot of time on our hands, and WAS is like brought us like a passion, like something to spend and sharing.
Like I turn up to people's houses with my laptop, and I feel like I remember when people used to turn up to my house with a laptop and try and sell me an insurance policy. And like I'm fluent when I talk WAS. Because I eat and breathe it, and I look after 8 accounts for my friends. So I set everything up, and I chuck money across to benefit him, and then next week I'll put it back to him, and then there's never any money sitting around. So it's like, so it's really quite handy. It's exciting, and
Yeah.
And there's something about it.
And now you can share this, if it resonates with you, this VAV opportunity, and then, you know, double the money.
Yeah.
Then they could put that to loss. Yeah.
It's another opportunity that I can bring to the table for someone else who's a first-time investor, or just wants to have asset diversification, and you know what I mean. I believe in splitting.
Once you get one going, you want to secure another stream too, just in case.
Yeah, just in case.
Peace of mind.
Yeah. So that's exciting. So have you shared a link? I know. I remember you shared. Was that the one that you shared?
I just shared it underneath the information of all the packages, but I'll share it again in the.
Oh, is that the one that I said? That's the one that I said that it wouldn't let me get in, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think.
And then you shared another one.
It's been updated. Yeah, there was an issue.
Yeah.
But
I wanted to go in and have a look and see what it was all about. So it's good that we had this little discussion so we can
definitely
see the benefits.
For sure. Did you have any questions yet?
You're
muted. You're muted. Can't hear you.
Just soaking up all the info, so that's great.
Okay, perfect. Yeah.
And you guys will be able to maybe curate if for whatever reason, since I am pretty fresh here, and the Wells Fargo keeps blocking me that we need to verify. So I haven't been able, even though I registered on the new platform just an hour ago.
Okay.
I was not able to.
Okay.
Stop it with. They keep saying that we're gonna verify. The bank declined your purchase. The bank declined your purchase. So I don't know why.
Yeah, we'll get that. We'll have to help you get that.
Could be because the amount that is in my bank, it's a fresh bank, and I haven't put a lot of money in it, so it could be because of that.
Right. Yeah.
So, but again, like we talked about the taxes, I don't know if since I haven't made any income that I was showing for the last 15 years, so I don't know if I want to have my dad wire anything into my account. So I don't know how to go about it.
Right.
You can do that. Sorry. Hey Yev, how are you? So you can do if your dad did do something like that, you can do it as a gift. Yeah, because a gift is non-taxable.
He would just wire it to Crystal.
Yeah, just an option.
Yes, that's good. Thank you. That is a good option.
Because income is taxable, but a gift is not.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah.
And then how do you do that, Scott? Do they have to state that somewhere, or
just on your reference? Like there's always a reason for you transferring money.
Yeah.
So if you put that, like I put mine as investment securities, but that's okay. If you send gifts, a gift, it's the wording.
Yeah.
So if you say that you're an employee or that you get income, you're using their patented words, like it's their terminology, and then whatever falls under their terminology, you have to follow those words. Like they made those words up, employee and income and things like that. So when you look in the Bible, those are the words you use, and that keeps you out of trouble with the tax.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. How about you, Neil?
Yeah.
Do you have any questions, comments?
No, not as we speak. I was just curious to see how the call was going.
Yeah.
Yeah, just checking in. I'm already on board, so.
Right. Yep.
Nice one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Niels has a lot of people under him.
Yeah.
So
I've been building Guidebook for quite a while, so I've got over 60 people in my team.
Wow.
Yeah. Amazing. Yeah. We're all builders here. I know, Yev, you were talking about wanting to share this with people too, and and they can.
The main thing. sorry, go ahead.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, so yeah, basically yeah, builders, what was I about to say? Oh dear.
The main thing
I lost it.
I get in return that people would say that all those things, I was sharing it with all my Purium team, and they were skeptical, strangely, which they should be open-minded, but they were very skeptical. They were saying that, oh, I wasn't a thing like this a few years ago, and it just has a tendency to go away. Well, just everything else. Life has tendency to go away. But what is your strongest answer to that when people do say that?
Well, this is the most revised one. It's built off of all the previous failures. And it takes a while. All the first inventions, patents, it takes like 68th try until you get it. Well, this one's far along, and that's why they have the proof of reserve and the third-party audit by like the largest auditing company in blockchain. And then it's frequently audited too. So you get the proof of reserve and the audit. And those two things are,
Yeah, so even if it did fail, then all of us would be reimbursed our one times, whatever we initially invested. So yeah.
Yeah, and also like nothing in life is certain. So there's going to be, like Sam talks about, there's going to be that unknown. So you've just got to go with how you feel about something, and but the income, like when you start showing that you're having income that you can choose to take out and then reinvest, and they see that, like it took me a few weeks to get to that stage, and they can see that that's one of the, I've got a card that you can send money to, which Crystal got me onto, and I've validated that, so that works. We know that you can send money in, take money out, withdraw it, full process complete, so it's not fake money, or imaginary. So those sorts of things that you sort of say to them as well. It's there's quite a few list of, but yeah, go on.
And I see that you make videos too, of like your Purium and other things. So once you like become really comfortable and competent with WAS, you can start creating videos on that as well, and show, like, what we like to do is show the numbers, because that's what people want to see.
That's exactly, I was just gonna say that you guys tapped into the most efficient one. That's the one that got me.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. That's how are you gonna know? That's the most important thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is pretty revolutionary. Start talking about money. I do that. I have been doing this for a while. That people like to hide their finances, not talk about how they make money, not talk about how they invest, how they say. It's entirely opposite. Let's talk about it. Let's open the cup.
And they're like guilty of what they got, and they can't.
Yeah,
it's really weird.
One thing that really, just within the last like 4 months, I was listening to Conversations with God. It's a book, but I was listening as an audio. And one of the things that really got me was that we must be transparent with our finances. It's pertinent to our
all store owners said what they were paying monthly and what they pay for all the items and what they sell them for, and everything was transparent, all purchases and sales. It would solve a lot of problems, and I've always thought that too.
Also, I carry around this matrix scale, and it's got it's very worn because I use it almost every day with people. And I get to indicate where they join. I don't know if you can see this, it might be too much light reflection, but what I do is I say, hey, look, we're at week 13 right now. If you invest just say $3,000, you're actually 2 weeks behind. So when you get to the end, you knock 3 weeks off. But if you join at week 20, which is 22 grand, then you actually add another 13 onto the end. So this is actually quite a good thing. And also I explain that the first 10 weeks is a waste, is the time waster. Okay, you can earn $6,000 in 10 odd so weeks from $1,500. But it takes another 4 weeks to earn 12 to earn that same amount. So
right.
I point all these things out, and people start seeing how, like the last four pays and that go into your income wallet are somewhere around the $90,000 mark.
Yeah.
And you could pick up a few times within the 70 weeks to maybe make a withdrawal, a chance to get back half your capital or your whole capital, or if you're really trusting about this program, you wait to closer to the end, because why take out $1,500 when you're jeopardizing losing, well, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're knocking off a week. You're knocking off a week at the back end. So why not take a 50 grand or you know what I mean? So you point out all these little things that you can see, and people are numbers people. So you know, when you show them something like this, they can they get the picture a bit better. A lot of people have been like, oh wow.
Would you mind sharing that in the group? Just take a picture of that grid?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not quite accurate. I send 2 mistakes in there because that's what I do. I did it all in like an hour. I sat there with a calculator and ding 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 ding. But I at the time I didn't realize I didn't take into account the increments of 100. So I've done the original investment, and then I've done the income for that original investment. Then I've just added it on. So like it might be a little bit less, but
maybe a week, like 2, maybe 3 weeks off or something, kind of thing.
Yeah. Not even that. It's
okay.
If you're a team builder, it'll be well ahead of that. Like if you have
a builder for sure.
You know what I mean? If you're getting a check max bonus every time you're going to blow that out the park.
Yeah, numbers are definitely the language of finance. It's the whole language.
Yeah.
You can give me the numbers and you're like,
yeah,
now I get it.
People want to know the numbers.
Yeah, it is pretty important. I think it would be nice to have a precise one, like really precise. It's close enough, but people get the gist of it.
Yeah.
And all the corners are like torn, and the folds are got holes in them. And it's been well used. It's almost like my phone. It stays with me.
Wow,
just in case. Yeah, I'll put that up in the chat. And
thanks.
A tool that I use that's really helpful. It's probably my most best to go to tool.
Yeah. Excellent.
Yeah.
Okay. I think.
Yev.
Oh, go ahead.
I interrupted Yev before. It was quite a while ago. Sorry.
I can't remember anymore. But do you guys still attend the Zooms?
Not as often, because we're on calls during that time a lot of the time. But I like to get in the first 10 minutes, because that's when Sam's on, and because otherwise it's just the presentation, which I feel like I have my mind wrapped around pretty well. But I highly recommend watching that over and over and over, the daily presentation, so that you can slowly begin to understand it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. I think I've watched that presentation maybe 15 times.
Yep.
15 different ones. But every now and then I pick up something new, and I get this aha. Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yep.
Repetition, it's so good.
Yeah, it is. And
Watching
from different
something.
people too, because it's each person perceives things a little differently. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I seen Kelly joined in. Did you have any comments or questions?
Hi. No, I just wanted to listen and see if I can learn anything new.
Okay.
Thanks.
Yeah. Unless there's anything else, I think we shared about Vav and got excited about WAS more, and I was here to answer questions in the chat group.
Oh, well,
yeah. So.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
I think that's yeah, I'll have a look into that, Crystal, the link that you shared in the group. And if I have any more questions, I know where to find everyone.
Yeah, yep, they're all
I'll
here.
just post it
Yeah,
up.
and
But
I'm kind of liking this group Zoom. Maybe we could make that kind of a more often thing.
Team huddle.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
exactly.
just to get together and
Yeah.
discuss, and
Mm-hmm.
could be helpful.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
there's always tips and things that people find out along the way. So it's, if anyone sees any good sort of thing that could be helpful, then it's a good place to share it.
Yeah, one thing I do want to share that crossed my mind earlier. So coming up at the end of this month, August 31st is the end of the Prestige Pass. So if you want to get the benefits from that, make sure to, if the investment is a lump sum of 25,500 or more, and then you get gift packages. You get 10 $100 free packages to give out to people in need. So I really like that.
Yeah, that's really good. And yeah, it's so good.
Yeah. So just wanted to put that out there as a reminder. But
yeah, I tried to because I through my accounts, because they're all under my name, I tried to ask if, but I didn't realize it had to be in one lump sum.
I know, yeah.
But then I was like, what's the difference? But I was like, okay, yeah, fair enough. Okay.
Yeah.
I should have you did tell me about this a long time ago, so I could have had one. But it's
harder. We get the benefits from joining in early, but we got the disadvantages of having as much knowledge because we had less experience.
Yeah, because we didn't even get the full Prestige Pass either, because we did it in two separate
we did a chunk
sums.
too.
So we only got the 30,000 versus the 40,000 or whatever.
Yeah.
Yes.
But it's all good.
And if you don't, I found that I've been making quite a bit off the check match bonus when people have been installing funds. So you get $300 on each to match the spillover. So I don't know. I've had, I got my income wallet's bigger than my investment. Like it's crazy. It's like every single day. It's a Monday and a Tuesday is the day that you don't want someone to put money in, because you get paid from the next day after payday.
Yeah.
So there's 6 other days that you can get your mates to put increments in of $3,000, because if you put the $5,000 in, you won't get $500 for check match. You'll only get 300. So they might So there's little tips and things like that actually help.
Do you one question that we've been wondering about, like, so come like Saturday, Sunday, unless you're signing people on, a lot of people that, like, you might miss out on that check match bonus because not as many funds are going in on those last days of the week.
Yes.
So one week we tried
holding the money to the side and adding it throughout the week, or should you put it all in on Monday?
I'm just thinking, because it goes off your left team and right team. So just for an example, if you've got 100,000 on the right and then you've got 10,000 on the left, it doesn't matter what day of the week, as long as it's not Tuesday, because that's the day after payday, you can go on the lower side. And as long as they're not around the same, I think no matter, how do I explain this? No matter what day of the week it is, if you put any funds into the lower side to match the top, you're going to get your check match bonus. But I've noticed that if you've got them quite even and one goes above the other and it sort of goes like this, you don't really get the full benefits. But if one's quite high and you're always behind on the left, which I am with you guys, I'm always getting the maximum 300.
Yeah, same with
that. I just stay away from Tuesdays, from getting my mates to join up, kind of thing, because that's when we get paid.
Okay, so you don't sign
from the booster kickbacks
on Tuesday.
Yeah, so when I sign people on.
You do not
Yeah.
send people on Tuesdays. Good strategy. Okay.
Yeah, yes, it is. Yeah. It's just small things. The small things add up to the
Oh,
big
yeah.
things, you know?
Yeah, if you can save a little bit of money from your, to the side from your Monday payday to use on Sunday, just in case you don't get a check match. If you could save like I don't know, it's-
1,000 maybe,
but
but then you're losing out on the 2%.
Yeah, you
So-
are. So that Sunday thing. I'm not too sure. I think have you guys not got check match on Sunday for some reason?
Well, there was one, last Sunday we didn't, and then the Thursday before, for whatever reason, we didn't.
Did your left team volume go up or your right team volume? Did it show on your volumes?
It did go up, but not enough, because our check match is higher. We're at 420 now because we've reached that.
Oh, well done. Are you on? Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we have to.
Yeah,
get
my
more
right side is
volume.
3 times. My right side is 3 times higher than my team building side.
Yeah.
And I'm like, look at your guys' directs. I'm like, wow, you got so many. So that's given me inspiration to go out and do some work because there's some work to be done on my left side. And because it's a third of yours. So every time I get someone in, if I strategically do it right, I think I can sort of get up there a bit,
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's all
there's
about,
a good opportunity.
It's all about bringing people in. That's how you build that weaker leg.
Yeah.
The only way you can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I thought. I was like, okay, well, I've been slacking. So
No, that's good. We're all doing what we can when we can.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no guilt.
Marvelous.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, I really enjoyed this, and hopefully we got something out of it, and we'll do this again. For sure.
Yeah. Cool. Thank you, Crystal and Nick. And nice to meet you, Yev. And
Nice
Neil.
to meet you, Scott.
Yep. Okay.
Hey guys.
We'll talk to you guys soon.
Bye.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye bye, guys. See you.
See you, Niels.